Hi, I'm Aidil. I'm from Renovation Contractor Singapore, and today I would like to show you one of my commercial units in Tampines. Let's have a look at the place. So this is a tuition center. We built the place from scratch. Originally the height of the place was quite high. It was 15 feet high. So the reason we brought it down is so that the power for the aircon needed will be reduced, and the lighting and projectors will be better for the students in the place. Come, let's have a look. So this is classroom 1, which is separated by a operable wall from classroom 2. It can be open if they need a bigger space for classroom 1. Okay, this is classroom 2, separated from the operable wall, just now that you see from the other side. Okay, this is a micro operable wall, and one of the few projects that we do for tuition centers whereby they need this. So this is not a soundproof wall, but it impacts the volume and the voices from the other room quite good, but not that much. But it can also be open when they need a bigger space for the area. So this was one of the special things that is required from this tuition center. And it's already opened up. So this operable wall is actually secured straight from the ceiling with a hollow section coming down, and then secured again with the frame. And this is the final frame at the bottom here. And we have safety lines secured to the ceiling to make sure that thing happens should anything go wrong. So those are the projector with the speaker settings, and also the setup here to control. Okay, come, let's have a look at the other classes. So this at the back is actually the pantry area, which is also the makeshift classroom in case they need more space. So over here on this row are all the other classes, classroom 3, 4 and 5. What you can see from the difference from this projector from the other two is that this is an ultra short throw projector, which is very close to the wall. So this is good especially for small setups like this, so that the tutor doesn't get in the way of the screen. Okay, the setup is also the same for the other two classes, as you can see from here. The painting are actually chosen by the owner themselves. For some of it are what they use for their corporate colours, and the other parts are to invoke the students' attitude towards studying. So okay, this is the third classroom. same setup as the other two small classes. Okay, now let's have a look at the reception area. When we built this place from scratch, there were some submission works that is needed to be done before we could start work. So some of it are like the submission for the FSSD, which is for the fire safety certificate, which is where we need to comply with SCDF rules and regulations, like the partition works, the space, walking space for the people to go in and out, so the fire escape route, and also things like the hose reels, fire alarm system, and also the fire extinguisher. So these are all part of the submission work for the FSC. And as for the lightings, we did the LEW submission works, which is the licensed electrical worker endorsement, which we need to submit to HDB for approval. And after that, we also did the submission works for the aircon unit as required by HDB for the compressor outside and how we run the piping, the internal piping. So those are some of the preliminaries that we did for this place to comply with the stat boards and all the regulations that HDB has set out for projects like this. So this reception table is also custom made to suit the corporate colors, and at the back here is just the copier room. So at the top there is where we put all the camera, recorder, and at the server rack, so it's away from everyone. So that's all I have for you here at Tampines. Catch us in our next video series.